So far, we have built a basic countdown timer and we've added functionality to alternate between working and resting. Next up is to add the functionality to play, pause, and reset the timer. If you want to reference the code, I've got a link to the GitHub down below. It is in the branch 03 pause reset. So in terms of HTML and CSS, we really only need to add in the buttons and style that. Now you can do this however you want. I'm going to use Font Awesome. I'll have a link to Font Awesome down below. But for the HTML, I'll just be adding a link to my Font Awesome kit. Then I'll add in a button group, for example, and add in the 3 buttons: play, pause, and reset. So let's do that now. I'll copy over my kit link and also the buttons just to make it a little bit easier. So what we've got here is the kit link and then the buttons with 3 different events: play, pause, and reset. We need to add some more CSS because obviously dnon's not working. And we've got button outline. So I just want to style that up a little bit more. I also want to bring the buttons just below the actual countdown. So I might wrap it all in another div just to allow some sort of flex and align center and justify center type thing to go on. So let's do that as well. Div.flex. I might do like flex column. I don't have these classes set up, I don't believe. I might do. Yep, okay, so that works. Okay, and then I just want align items center and justify content center as well. So let's have a look at the CSS. Do we have anything there? Nope. I don't have a flex either. So let's just try and make some classes that we can reuse. So dflex is display flex. Then we got flex column. Did I call it column or columns? Column. Flex column, which is flex direction column. I've got align item center, align items center, and justify content center. These are like very similar to kind of Bootstrap's styling class. So let's just inspect, see what's going on here. So we've got, that should be dflex. There we go. Nice. I might also add in like gap 10, for example. Gap 10. And then we can do .gap 10. And you can style this how you want. So we got them kind of aligned, but I don't like how there's a button outline and a border, things like that. So let's style that so we can target all the buttons. Outline is none. Border is none. And background transparent. Nice. So I kind of like how that looks. We've also got the fact that we're showing the play button when really we should only show the pause button right now as it's going around. And that's because I've got this class called dnon that hasn't been created. And dnon is just going to be a display non. Nice, looks good. So that's the HTML and JavaScript side of things. I've got the on-click events already. So as you can see, I need 3 JavaScript functions: play, pause, and reset. And this should be fairly straightforward. So let's just go down to the bottom. Function play. And we can duplicate that. Play, pause, and reset. Now, what we want to do is when we hit the pause button, we want to show the play button and hide the pause button. We also want to stop the current timer. So we just clear the interval. With play, we're just going to restart the interval, show the pause button and hide the play button. And with reset, we kind of clear the interval as well, just to make sure that doesn't go around twice. We also want to reset all the times to the original, so back to work mode, 4 intervals, for example, that kind of things. And then we go around and play and run the interval again. Okay, so first we're just going to document dot get element by, I don't think I give it an ID, did I? No, class name. Document get, we can do query selector, that's fine. Query selector, all. So we got play, we want the first one. Want to change the class name, class list dot remove. So we want to actually add for the player one, don't we? Add the none. But then for pause, we want to remove. And we're just going to go down here, duplicate it, and get that into the pause function, and just reverse the add and remove. It shouldn't be a dot here, actually. I'm still in like query mode selector there. There we go, play, pause. So they're alternating, but obviously nothing's happening to the timer. Let's just do clear interval. And what did I call this interval? It's right at the top. Countdown interval. Let's just put this in all of them because I know I need it in all of them. So we're clearing the interval. If I press pause, it stopped. Great. But pressing play doesn't do anything. All we need to do is run the countdown again. So we want to count down. We want to use time. Time is current time. So let's see. Let's pause it. It's paused, not going around. Press play. It jumps a little bit there. What we need to do in pause is to update the current time, because it's remembering the time when it was first paused. Yeah, okay. So let's update the time. I might do this in a slightly strange way, because we got the time already in the inner text. So let's just target that. Let's do let minutes seconds equal document.get element by ID. I think actually I already have this element. Is it not timer? So we could do timer dot inner text dot split on colon. And if we just console.log this, we can see minutes, seconds. And I'll open up the console, pause it. We got 0088. Great. So we got the minutes and the seconds. Now all we need to do is update current time equal to, let's get this calculation correct. We want minutes times 60 plus seconds times 1. Let's just wrap this in brackets. Times by 1,000. Let's see, so let's pause it. When we press play, current time should be updated. Oh, it does jump a little bit. Okay, the issue with the incorrect, so it goes wrong there. That, I believe, is due to this part. It should not be current time here. This should be another ternary operator. So if it's work mode, you want to divide by work time, else rest time, times by 360. Let's see, does that work a little bit better? Pause. Perfect, nice. Yeah, so the issue was incorrect divider, because we were updating current time, so we shouldn't be dividing by it. Perfect. Now the last one is just reset, which all we want to do is just reset everything back to its current initial state. So that means we need to change the mode, we need to change the current time, and yeah, reset the update countdown so it looks like it's a new timer. So what we can do here is just current mode is equal to work. Current time is equal to work time. Number of work intervals, I'm just going to set this to 2. Let's keep it the same. We've cleared the timer. All we want to do now is update countdown with current time and then run countdown with current time. So what this will do is it will go straight into the new one. We could maybe look to kind of stop the timer first and not run the countdown. That's an option. If you want to add that in yourself, you can try and figure that out. We reset it. That's a bit of an issue. Let's quickly fix that. We don't want pause to then happen because it's going to be firing a bit weirdly. So let's make sure we add in this one. When we hit reset, we want play to be hidden and we want pause to be visible. So if I pause it, oh no, this is the wrong way around. We want to add it onto play and remove it onto pause. So let's see. Pause, reset, and we can see pause again. Nice. Works like a charm. So quick recap. We add in the buttons with an on-click event in the HTML. Again, you can style this, make this however you want. Within the styles, I added some kind of helper classes here and updated the buttons. Pretty simple. Again, make it look however you want. JavaScript, we've got 3 functions, each of which clear the intervals so we can kind of start it again. The play one just continues with the current time and hides the play button and shows the pause button, and kind of vice versa for the pause. We clear the interval, we update the current time, and then we kind of hide the pause button and show the play one. Within reset, again, we kind of just reset everything back to normal and run the countdown again. The option is to not run this, but press play instead. That option's up to you. And one error that we came across was this mistake down here of working out the angle. We were doing the current time divided by, so the time within the interval, we were dividing that by the current time, which we were updating. So it was creating the wrong angle. What we needed to do was just use the kind of fixed work timer and rest time for that. Next time, we'll look to add in kind of an option for user to change the values, which will bring this Pomodoro timer to a close. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit that like button down below. And if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. Hope you have a good day and I'll catch you later.